Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another LemonAid Q&A session with myself. My name is David Lemon, and if you don't know me by now, I'm the community manager and also the person in charge of trainings and being the communication between the users and the developers. It's a big role, and I'm trying to fill it out as much as I can, and I'm looking always for your feedback and your questions. The more you help us figure out things, the more we can develop the best software in the world for your marketing purposes. We're developing this software not only for our needs, but also for everybody else as well as the users' needs. We do have things like a feedback portal. We do have our community, and we also do these Q&A sessions so that we don't only get the things that are being most frequently asked, but we can also immediately help you over here. There are things in place that offer support, like for example our support team. However, that may not be the case every time that you need to raise a ticket if you just have a simple question. So this is why we try to actually come in front of you and then try and answer some of your questions. Well, if we are talking already about questions, I would like to put up a banner and let everyone know that this is a Q&A. In case you have any questions, please include a Q in front so that we can see, or basically I can see and I can answer that for you. Yeah, in case you have any kind of questions that you would like to ask me, feel free to do so. It just please include a Q so that I know that that question was meant for me. Yesterday, I believe I posted that there is going to be this live stream, and there were some of the users that asked already questions on that post. So let me just open that and start answering those first. There was just a couple, actually 3 to be more exact, and we're going to answer those first, and then we'll cover all the other questions that are going to be asked within this live Q&A. So I can see a couple of people are joining in. Willie is here. Welcome. I can see Leonard is also watching us, and Ismail is here. It's good to have you guys. Feel free to jump in to the comment section of this live stream and ask your questions anytime. Yeah, basically, that's it. Let's just go on and see what kind of questions we have on here. So this was the post that I put on basically when the live Q&A was announced, and there was a couple of questions that we're going to answer today. For example, the first one over here is from Raghu. I'm planning to create one website, and I want to add multiple things in it. I want to add a blog, and I also have 3 books which I want to sell. I'm confused about blog URL domain /blog. How can I do blog GrooveKart with GroovePages? So I'm not fully sure what you're trying to do. You're trying to do a website where you will on the side sell the books as well, or is that going to be going with a funnel where you are actually having a sales process to sell those books? Or you want to do it in a GrooveKart way, like put up the books and start selling those books? I don't fully understand what the process is behind it. What I understand is you're asking how to link everything together. At this moment is just simply like create a navigation menu and take your blog URL and put it up there as one of the buttons. I can go in and also show you how to do that. But if you are watching us, Raghu, please, if you could explain in a little bit more detail what you're exactly trying to do. Are you trying to sell your books with GrooveKart, and there you would like to add on your blog? Or is this like related? Like, do you want to do a blog for your books type of business, or what is the website about? Or do you want to do the blog with a website and on the side sell the books, which is not related to the blog? So there's a lot of things that I would need to know in order to assist you and connect these things together. But yeah, at this moment I just don't fully understand what the process that you're trying to do is for, and what you're trying to actually achieve with it. If the question is, how do I link everything together in GroovePages, then I can assist with that. I'm just going to jump in quickly and show you over here. Let me just open the builder. Here we go. And let's just use this test site. Okay, so if you would like to link things together, for example, your blog, your GrooveKart store, everything on one website, then you can do this. For example, you go and take a navigation header element, and basically here are the links. The links will immediately show all your pages within here, the pages tab. If you would like to add on some external links, for example, your blog link or your GrooveKart store link, then you can add them like this. External links will add 2, and one will be for blog. And here you just add on your blog URL. So it will be HTTPS, for example, I don't even know, blog.grooveblog.com. Okay. You can also make it open in a new tab so that you keep the visitors on the website, or you can just have this, and then you can do the same thing for the store, and then you set up your store URL over here. So it will be like HTTPS : I don't know, melon.groovekart.com. This is one of my test stores for just testing purposes. Once you're done with that, you actually set up the navigation over here, and you can see that the blog and the store show up within the navigation. So at this moment, it's not an integration of these things. We will have that, and I know that the devs are working on it. So within the drop down, there will be also store and also blog. So you can link directly to a blog, or at the later time you'll also be able to link to a blog post within those blogs. So that is going to be coming soon, and that's being worked on right now. So until then, we'll just need to use the URL linking as is for now. So yeah, basically that's it, guys. Again, Raghu, if you have any more in-depth or more specific questions, feel free to add them on here or within the live stream, so that I can get you and your questions answered in more depth. There is another question here from Geb Vance. You can still see that on here. Let me just try and zoom in. Yeah. So how to automate welcome email for my online product that has a login access. My customer bought my course and did not receive an email login with password. I had to manually add her by asking her email. Well, I'm going to be adding on, and I recorded those videos. I'm going to be adding it on the sheet, and I'll be probably sharing that document out by the end of this week. I can show you the document that I'm working on. I showed it in a previous Q&A session. There's 30 something people on here now, so most probably some of you may have seen already. What I'm working on is a complete layout and the basically display of the whole system. So once you go into this document, you'll be able to navigate through the dashboard, the GroovePages, GrooveSell, GrooveMember, and all these apps in order to see more in-depth tutorials on each single thing that there is. For example, if you would like to come onto Groove to the dashboard and see some integration videos, how to add integration, how to edit integration, each and every one of these is a video that you can go in depth. It's 1, 2, 4, 5-minute videos, which I already recorded some of them. I'm going to add on more and more. My account settings are here. Billing settings, Groove Partner Program. If you go into GroovePages, there is like a page builder overview, Groove logo, page selector dropdown, undo, preview, save buttons, and things like this. So I'm trying to map out the whole system, and one of these things that I recorded are related for GrooveMember. I just haven't added them on here yet. It is how to actually link together the membership with your sales systems. Let me just quickly show you how to do it. There is 2 things that you could do. There's actually more, but the 2 are the most common uses. So in case you have a product or a freebie or something that you're giving away for free, you can create a product for that within GrooveSell. So you go to GrooveSell, product funnels over here, and you just create a new product. Let's just say that this is the product that we create over here, and we go to manage product, and we just say that the LemonAid book is a free product that we want to just give away, and if somebody gets this product, that they get signed up. Or if you want, you can also add a price, and it's the same steps if you have a free or a paid product. So within GrooveSell, you created a product funnel, you added on a product, and if somebody purchases this product, they will get added to your membership. So very important step is in the pricing setting to decide if you want to have a $0 product, because then if you set it up as $0, then you will not be prompted on the checkout page. Your customers will not need to fill out the credit card information just to download your freebie, okay? As this is $0 product, and you cannot see it from my name, let me just hide it in here. So over here, a $0 product, it's not going to require basically credit card information. If you add on even $0.1, it is going to require credit card information. So just make sure you understand that. And then you go through this wizard, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and so on. And in the step number 8, fulfillment, this is where you can add on the people into a membership. So let me just start from scratch. Here you can see fulfillment with a membership. Everybody that gets this product will get added into a membership, and here is where you choose the membership, and then you add them to a separate membership, and also you choose the different access levels that you have created. Basically, the first step would be to add a membership, but you mentioned that you were adding them already manually, so you should have already set up everything that you need. You just need to go through and set up your product within GrooveSell. Okay, and then once you selected the access level, you click add, you save, and that's basically it. You have finished with the steps in order to have somebody purchase or sign up for free, and then get added to a membership automatically through this system over here. That's the way number 1. The way number 2, there is 2 ways to add somebody automatically in the membership, and that is through GrooveMail, to GrooveMail automations. Okay, in here with this process, you can also create a form, which would be within GrooveMail. You click forms and set up a form here. You can just create a new form, or I'll just use this form as a demo. Okay, which will look like this. You can ask for different information, email, first name, last name, and so on and so on. You make sure you go through these setup processes. Once you're done, you navigate over to automations. In the automations tab, you can create an automation that will say, if somebody fills out the form that you just created, in our case it will be opt-in form, then add them to a membership. And then you select your membership, and then you select the access level, and then you're basically done. You make sure you click save, add a title as an automation name, and once you did that, basically you need to turn it on. Once you see the play button like this, that you cannot see behind me, over here, the play button, that means that you need to activate it. Once you activate it, it will turn over here to pause, and then you can know that this automation is active, like this, and then that's it. Then the automation will immediately add people that filled out that sign up form or an opt-in form. They will get added automatically to Groove member. Cool. So these 2 ways, as I said, I'll add on these videos that I recorded onto that document, and also try to upload all of those into YouTube, so they're available on most of our channels out there. Okay, one more question that here we can see. There is Abdul Kaish, and I don't fully understand. To make website and access membership area, I believe that covers the answer that I just previously gave to Geb, also covers for Abul. So I just went through a little bit fast. There will be a separate video that you'll be able to have in order to to go through step by step, slow it down. And also this video you'll be able to watch in a replay as soon as we finish with this Q&A. So you'll go and slow down the process so that you can understand the whole thing a little bit better. Okay, doke. So let me just jump in and see the questions that came in from you guys watching this. Let's see. Leonard, do we have training about setting up the coupons? I created one, but want to make sure I did it right. Leonard, just type in GrooveSell coupons and you'll find the training on that one. Yeah. As soon as it came out, the couponing system came out, I did a training on it. It's fully timestamped and it's available on YouTube. When adding a custom domain, when you take GroovePages option instead of GrooveSell, when do you take the GroovePages? So GroovePages is for your landing pages, websites, funnels. If you want to connect a domain to your website, then or a website funnel landing page, then you click GroovePages. If you would like to set up your checkout pages, then you click GrooveSell. It's pretty straightforward. In case you have any other more in-depth questions, really, then you can feel free to ask. Let's see. How do I stop bot signups from my list within GrooveMail form? GrooveMail form, I don't know. What do you mean stop bot signups? Can you expand on that a little bit, please? Ismail, I watched the replay of State of the Groovion and Mike talked about GroovePay and GroovePay Pro. Will GroovePay be available for all countries without approval then? No, there is an approval. There is no such thing as a payment without approval. What Mike was talking about, that GroovePay is like an instant approval. There is always going to be an approval process. You cannot create a payment gateway and start just charging whatever you would like without any kind of application form. It's not going to be available for all countries because it's just dependent on the banks and the different partnerships that want to work with us. We are in communication with different options out there in the world. At this moment, we cover most of the majority of the customer base that uses Groove funnels. There are always going to be still those that are not basically found on the drop down list to go and integrate with GroovePay. But most of the times that is because there are different regulations and different options between the banking processes. And in those situations, like the GroovePay team and also I suggest you to maybe go contact them and have a look into having a corporation through America. So there are, I believe it's called Stripe Atlas, is one of the most popular ones. There are services out there that you can create an account, create a company or some sort of an account so that you can use American banks and basically everything that integrates in America, which opens the doors massively to everybody in the world. So have a look at those options in case your country is not on the list to integrate with GroovePay, or contact the GroovePay support team. They can assist you with that one as well. Is the mind map from Groovion available yet? Yes, it is available. It was shared on the social media, on all kinds of posts. Let me see if I can get it to you here as well. It was uploaded also on the Groovion replay page, which is on, let me just find the link and I'll share it here. Groove Digital Presents. Okay, cool. So uno momento, please. I'm just looking into the link. Here we go. There are two versions. One is a PDF version. One is an online version with MindMeister software. So when you open up the replay page, which is groovedigital.com/Groovion 2021, you can see there are two buttons: check online version and download PDF version. This is for the mind map that we talked about. Okay, so here you can see the show full map, and you can look into the whole mind map in a drag and drop system. You can zoom in as well, and it's just a great system to have a look. If you would like, you can also download the PDF version, which opens up the PDF version. Let me show you over here. It's looking like this. It is not allowing you that much flexibility with dragging and dropping and things like that. Not dragging and dropping, is just like zooming in and closing things and stuff, but it is still available, and it's still, you can preview it. Let me just drop in this in the comment section. So here we go for the YouTube people, and I will also add it on here for the people that are watching us live from Facebook. Here we go, guys. There's not a lot of communication between the Facebook users. Everybody is watching us on YouTube today. Strange. Definitely something that doesn't happen every time, but it's good. Okie doke. So let me just see the next question. Okay, Fresh Look Pros. I have online shop. I'd like to use Groove to create landing page. Do I need to get a separate domain? If no, how do I connect my online store to Groove landing page? I don't know where you have your online shop, if you already have a domain connected, and where is it connected. If you have it, for example, on GrooveKart, you can connect it with your landing page. You need to create a subdomain in wherever you're managing your DNS records. But I don't really know a lot of information. This post doesn't give me enough to go with. It depends where your domain is. It depends what platform you're using. It just depends on a lot of things on how you would be able to do that. You can get a separate domain, but I don't have a definitive answer for yes or no. Do you need a different domain so that you can use everything together or not? It's just I would need to know a little bit more in order to give you more straightforward answer. Where will we find your Groove map? I always have missed. I may have missed it. I didn't share it out yet. It is going to be shared out most probably by the end of this week. I just want to finish at least part of the process. It's taking me quite a lot of time because pre-recorded videos require a lot of you go into it and then you stop it, and you go in, then you delete it and you start again. It's like you want to have something that is like nice and not a lot of mistakes, which is something that I'm not used to. I'm more used to using this live streaming where you don't have to be perfect. But when you're doing pre-recorded videos, you actually try to be as professional as possible. So it takes a little bit longer, and yeah, it's getting slowly created. Veya is asking, I added the domain, but it's not showing up. What to do when you receive the site can't be reached? Where did you add the domain, Veya? Was it in Cloudflare? Was it in Groove? Was it for GroovePages? Was it for GrooveSell? The site can be reached, so I believe it was for GroovePages. I don't know how I can assist you right now because the error message doesn't tell me a lot. Something within the setup wasn't either it wasn't done properly or just needs a little bit of time to propagate. If you followed my videos, I added on a couple of videos on how to publish domains with Groove, with this new publishing system. If you were following that, it should be working. Just give it a little bit of time. Other than that, if you would like, just create a video, a short loom.com video, and maybe send it to me so that I can have a look. Otherwise, just give it a little bit of time if you follow the process fully. Okay, mill sales funnel. Will GrooveKart have augmented reality, because there's a big shift for it, and with Corona and all? Augmented reality, I don't think so. That's not something that we are thinking right now. What we are thinking of is in base of, let's add I don't know, like inventory management, not augmented reality. This is not something that is, it's a good to have, but it's not going to be used by most of the people, because it's just, I don't know. There are software out there specializing in augmented reality shopping, but that's not going to be GrooveKart for now. Any news about webhooks for GrooveKart? I don't have any news about webhooks for GrooveKart, unfortunately. Still not clear on email integration due to GrooveMail not ready. I do not have integration set up and do not receive any signups. I do not have integration set up and do not receive any sign up. Why is that? Um, Still not clear on email integration due to GrooveMail not ready. So email integration is something that I understand as a third party that you connect to Groove. That means integration. If you add an integration, you would need to connect it with your forms, with your with some setup on your pages that people fill out, and then they would be added onto those lists. If you created a Groove Mail form, you can embed it on your pages, and it's going to be, if you set up the form, that it adds people onto the selected lists. It should be working without any kind of extra setup. Groove Mail is ready. It is being paused for sending, so it doesn't send out emails, but the Groove Mail forms are still receiving connections, and they are basically getting in the context once the form is filled out. So I don't know what kind of integration are you using and where you're not receiving any signups, but reach out to support. I believe they would be able to assist you and point you in the right direction. Lifetime Platinum member, I want to sell digital and physical products, CDs, print on demand, merch, third-party dropship files, and affiliate program. Our GrooveKart, GrooveSell affiliate fully run. So GrooveKart is for the things that you want to do. GrooveKart doesn't have an affiliate program, okay? So what you're trying to do is an e-commerce type of thing, but there is no affiliate program and there is no affiliate system for GrooveKart. So you would need to go either with GrooveKart, which is created for this, but then you will not have the affiliate program? Or do you want to go with GrooveSell and sell things in a funnel type of way without the add to cart option? Then it is more of a manual process where you need to tinker with third-party fulfillment apps and things like that, which I don't suggest. So I would say for you to focus on GrooveKart and set everything up in GrooveKart and just work with that. Fully functional is a word that is not going to be very, very satisfying for you to hear, but if you're talking about software or any kind of apps that are being worked on, or even Facebook is not fully functional, there are always bugs, there are always things that are being improved and working on, and so is Groove in its own system is not full yet, and it's still in beta. And if you're talking about full functionality, that's just not going to be happening for some time, because there is always work involved, there's always development and improvement. If you're asking when is it going to be out of beta, that is different thing, but at this moment I'm not able to give you a clear answer on that. Max Yeo. Hi, David. Will we be getting the code editor back, or will there be fixes for tell links? There are going to be fixes. This has been added on. At this moment, I can tell you clearly that the devs have no intention to put it back, because it was a security risk for our system, and it caused major delays with support. So in case you reached out to support within the last couple of weeks and months, like, we had to use the top tier support personnel in order to fix the issues for the users, and not only for the beginner users but also for the advanced users, because the code is just not the same as they are maybe used to writing different places. So when you go into the source code, you're basically editing the brains of the system, and this is why the majority of different platforms out there will not allow you to do that, and this is a security risk as well for us, and it's removed and it's not going to be put back. That's just something that the dev said. If you would like to have some functionality that you were able to do with the code editor, for example, like fix the tell links on buttons and images, that's something that you can add as a feature request, but we are looking into ways of just doing everything within the builder that you could have done with the source code editor. I created a form in GrooveMail and promoted the landing page, but noticed lots of bot signups to my list. How do I stop bot signing up? I don't really know. If you reach out to support, get them to look into this, because I know that we have added in the new deployments with GrooveMail, we have added on automatic reCAPTCHA, basically, which is the anti-spam platform that is not going to be deployed right now. If there is some system that can fix this, then our team will be able to tell you about it. But try to do something else. Try to see um, if you change the form, if you just create a new form, identical form, and just swap it out, if it is still doing that, but just record a short Loom video about what is happening, and reach out to support just to inform them about that, so they can know as well. Okie doke. I did not get the notification from YouTube today. I don't really know what this is for. Where can I see the option including PDF and GrooveVideo and gallery kind of image box under membership? What? Where can I see the option of including PDF and GrooveVideo and gallery kind of image box under the membership? Okay, so you're talking about GrooveMember. Let me see if I understand this correctly. The question was not very clearly written out, so I'm trying my best to answer it. I'm just going to share my screen in a second. Okay, so we are in GrooveMember. If you are talking about file uploads, then you upload the files over here. Okay, so in GrooveMember, content files. Once you uploaded a file, copy the URL. So click Actions, copy URL, and then you go into your membership and you just start managing or editing your membership. Once you're in the builder, you can set up different links and buttons and things like that. For example, this button over here, if you want, you can link it to the file, or if you want, you can also add on different elements like a download box, something like this. Let's just add it on here on the top. You can link this download box just by clicking on the link, coming on over here to configure, and linking it to a URL. Okay, just paste this in here. Now this text link, if we change it like download PDF. Okay. If you did this, then your button is connected with the file you uploaded in GrooveMember. So I believe that sorts out the first question. The second question is about GrooveVideo. So in case you have a GrooveVideo, you would need to embed it at this moment. I will show you later on. Actually, maybe it is already out. Let's just see this. Yeah, it's live already. So if you click the get video option over here, you can see that the video player, I'm going to do a video about that. You're the first ones to see this. Went live just a couple of minutes ago. We now have video hosted page and source file link as well for the GrooveVideo. So in order to put a GrooveVideo onto your membership, then you copy over this one and just come over here to GrooveMember, and you need to use the code embed element. So this one over here, you drag it out on the canvas. This is how it's going to show up. It's going to be a little purple box where you can click and choose this little cogwheel on the top. You paste in your code in here from GrooveVideo, and then basically the video loads in. So this is like a way to add GrooveVideos at this moment. We'll have a separate GrooveVideo element that is going to be coming over here. So it will be just simple dragging and then choosing the video from a drop-down menu, and that's it. Hopefully that helps. And now you're asking about the gallery image boxes under the video. We don't have a gallery option over here. What you could do is have some third-party options like ElfSite. ElfSite works with the embed code widget, and here you can have some of these. Let's just see gallery. Let's just type in gallery. Okay. Instagram feed, social feed, Facebook feed, before slider, Instagram portfolio, data, YouTube, photo gallery. Here we go. You can create galleries that look like, I'll show you here. If you scroll down, you can select different options. You can select galleries that look like this, and you can embed it on the pages, and then you can modify this within here. You can create also these types of galleries. You can also do this, and then you can slide through. You can also do this type of thing. You can do this as well. So this is Elfsight. This is a third-party app. You can create most of these widgets for free. Just have a look. If you want, I can share this link with you guys on here. If you're looking into embedding things into your membership area. But yeah. Okay, so I believe I answered the question correctly. I want to show you now this option for the video. So if you go into GrooveVideo, let me show you from scratch. If you click over here, manage videos, this will bring you over to GrooveVideo. Click over here to library. And here, if you hover over any of your videos that you uploaded, you can click a get video button, which the first option is for embedding the code onto your pages in GroovePages, onto your membership. If you want, you can choose the video hosted page, which is going to get you this type of page over here. It basically shows the name of the video, and it's just a link that you can share. If you also want, you can allow download, where then it looks like this. So there will be a page with a download button, and the person that clicks this download button can just directly download your video over here. It needs to process for a couple of seconds, and then it gives you a big prompt to download the video. And we also have the direct link to the source file URL. If you just open it up, then you get the source file over here, so that you can download your videos. If you would like to download your videos, then you just right click and save video as, and you basically download the video that you uploaded. Some people were asking for re-downloading their videos, which now it allows them. So there's that. Hopefully this will help in the future. Also, we are adding on a feature in a GrooveBlog that you're going to be using this link over here. You paste it into GrooveBlog, and then you can have GrooveVideos play in there. There will be a tutorial on that once that feature comes out. Okie doke, let me just jump in and see your comments on here. Thanks, David, for your handy tip for Integrately. Don't know how I missed this. Still works great. Works greatly. Thank you very much. Have you some news about GrooveMail? Yeah, on GrooveMail, what we are working on right now, there is no news about releasing it right now. We are not there yet. We're still waiting for delisting and things like that in order to put back the sending. But while that is in the process of delisting us from those spam lists, what we added on is Twilio. So now we have it's not going to show up in your dashboards right now while we are in this process of pausing sending and everything. But we are working on adding on Twilio, which will allow you to add or send SMS notification messages as well. We're also working on connecting all our apps to GrooveMail, meaning that each and every person that signs up or purchases or gets into your membership platform is made as a contact in GrooveMail, so then you can follow their flow. If they purchase something, if they were added on there, you can do different tags and things like that. So it's just going to be a much more robust platform. Linking between GroovePages and GrooveMail is also being worked on right now. So these are basically most of the news. But if you're talking about email sending, that's just not going to be working before April. Question, will there be a section dedicated to a course rather than membership area with a quiz template and certificate template integrated to it, sort of like Thinkific or Udemy have? No, we don't want to create a Udemy type of platform. We are working on, so you're mostly talking about if my understanding is correct, you're talking about some sort of a marketplace that immediately gives you access to those videos in there, and not like a secure membership area that you have one members on one course in one membership. That's not the platform that we are trying to develop. That's just a different type of fulfillment of products. Yeah, that's not something that we will have, with a quiz template and a certificate template integrated to it. Templates and certificate templates, I don't really know certificate templates. Maybe we add on something like that in the future, or there will be third-party apps that will integrate with APIs and I don't know, the SDK when it comes out. At this moment, there is just no plan for that one. We're working on the more core functionality that is needed in order to run a membership, also more templates and responsiveness and things like that. But this is just not something that we are looking into right now. Can you say about paid Groove traffic? Paid Groove traffic, most probably you're talking about Groove solos or Groove ads. These are the options that Groove offers as its services. They are both very good platforms, and we are using them ourselves. That's why we wanted to offer it to others as well. You can look into each and every one of those have its own sales pages. Just have a look if this is something that would fit your needs. I don't really know those platforms because I myself don't use them. Angie McCoy Hills, how do we create a contact us page in GrooveKart or other registration forms? I have created one in GroovePages, but I don't see the same option with form building in GrooveKart. With GrooveKart, it's different, Angie, and we covered it in our GrooveKart Accelerator. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. It is a very important step-by-step process that we went through. If you come into our YouTube channel, just type in GrooveKart, or even in the normal search, GrooveKart Accelerator. You're going to find the day 1, day 2, day 3, or basically module 1, module 2, module 3. In the module 2, we set up the pages and things like that. You can see the timestamps. We imported products, added on images, and in module number 3, we went on with the finishing touches. And if you go down below the video, you can see that we connected creating a contact page and connecting Google CAPTCHA. Show the help desk. Okay, so if you click on 35, 32, this is where we actually go and explain the whole process. So my suggestion for everybody that wants to start doing anything with GrooveKart, have a look at the 3-day GrooveKart Accelerator. These are 3 2-hour videos which really go in depth, and you can also skip through different options with the timestamps below the videos. They help a lot. Like they show you how to import products, they show you how to fulfill products, they show you how to set up the store, they show you how to add on other apps. It's a very good short bundle of things that you need to actually know when setting up, and then you can use these as a gateway for when you're setting up your store, so that you know what may be the next step in your store build. Matthew, I just want to know if I can run my business on GrooveKart, sell an affiliate. Yes, I want to have an affiliate program for my base product. Affiliate gets paid for base product, me for bumps and upsells. Yes, you can use GrooveKart, GrooveSell, and GrooveAffiliate, but you cannot use affiliate products within like drop shipping. You cannot use affiliate system for a drop shipping type of thing if you're using GrooveKart for that. So yeah, you can use all 3. Okay, I have some videos. Okay, the video load on GroovePage is so slow. How can I fix it? Use it on a pop-up. I don't really know. This is not something that I could go into. Anytime you embed something on your page, is going to slow it down. Just test it out. Like if you embed a YouTube video, it's also going to slow it down. So there's not much that you can do about it. You can put it in a pop-up. It will not load immediately on the page load, so it may save you some loading speed, but anything that we add is still loading quite fast. When the player loads up, it also loads in the couple of it loads in the part of the video as well. So when the play button or an autoplay is enabled, immediately starts playing it. So There are pros and cons of both, but see which one you prefer. Just wanted to know that hiding block element is not working for me. It's not saving the changes, or is it a bug or something changes? Way to do that, or maybe I'm missing something. Usman, I'm not quite sure, but let's just see together. So if I come on here, we can open GroovePages. And let's see, I didn't test this out from the last deployments. Let's just add on a header, some of these newer ones. Let's just use this. And now we'll try to actually hide something like an element first, and then we can go and see if it works on other devices. Like for example, on desktop, I want to hide this, and on the mobile, I don't want to hide this. So I select this layout. I will set it up as none. Okay, now it's hidden. If we go on here, it is in block. Yes, so it actually doesn't work as intended. It just doesn't let us hide something on particular devices. Yeah, I believe this is a bug. It will need to get looked into by our devs. Previously, it was when you selected a device, and then you can set it up on one device to be none, and then on the other one you can actually show it up using the block functionality, and then it would be hidden on here, and it would be shown on here. At this moment, as we did some infrastructure changes that have changed as well, we'll just need to look into it and get that fixed. So thanks for letting me know. I'll forward the message onwards. Zama, I'm struggling with getting my domain to be HTTPS secured after adding my domain to Groove Hosting, the new way that you showed 4 days ago. Why? What is the issue? If you could tell me a little bit more, I would be able to assist maybe. Jackie, so with my courses, I'll be uploading with Groove. How do I keep track of students finishing and keeping track of quizzes? And how do they get the certificate when they are finish the course? So at this moment, there is no way to track that, unfortunately. There is no way for you to know who finished what. If you are looking into a platform that needs that sort of tracking, GrooveMember may not be the platform for that use case scenario right now. We're creating a membership delivery system, which is not only course related. We will of course have things like that specific for courses, but at this moment there is no way for you to see who filled out the quiz, who didn't fill out the quiz. We are missing some things like a drop or drip upon completion, which needs the actual user's input mark as complete in order to be able to get them the next step. That is not done yet. So if you want, you can go onto the feedback portal. I've seen that feature request. You can upvote it, but at this moment, in case you would like to use that sort of thing, is just not available yet. So you could use maybe a different platform if you already have some things like that, or if you would like just wait it out and try to find different ways to use your course or sell your course while this gets added on. Yeah, I don't really have a workaround for giving somebody a certificate upon completion while that is not built into our system yet. Okay, so let me see if I missed something. I got onto the end of the questions on here. I created my landing page for my ebook in GroovePages for payment. For the ebook, do I then connect to GrooveSell? Yes. So if if you're selling ebooks, which I highly suggest, you should sell it in a funnel type of way. If you do that, then it is going to be easier to connect everything to GrooveSell and manage the flow of the sales process in GrooveSell, and it's just basically created for selling digital products. Let's see any other questions on here. I have Harvey and Vadakan59 saying hi. Hello to you as well. Okay, cool. I believe I covered most of the questions. Any other questions I can assist with, guys? Okay, so Fresh Look Pro says it's Shopify. His question was, I have an online shop. I'd like to use Groove to create landing page. Do I need to get a separate domain? If you still want to continue using Shopify, I don't really know how Shopify manages the DNS records, but if you have your domain on Cloudflare first and then you connected it to Shopify, then you can just create a new CNAME record in Cloudflare and point it onto to your GroovePages site, so that you have the same domain maybe under a subdomain, for example, like funnel.yourdomain.com or something like that, so that you can start having landing pages as well. I don't really know what exactly is your setup, but I believe that could be done. Yeah. Thank you, David. I have not reported that in feedback section, but no response. I have not reported that on feedback, but no response on that in last 4 days. So please do report that from your end. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I will report it. I have problems making my logo clear. It's blurry even though the pic source is in high resolution. How to manage that issue? I would need to see, and I would need to have a look at your logo. But on my end, the logos look pretty clear. So at this moment, if I share over here, for example, this logo, I can just click on it. It's from a template. It's 260 by 56 pixels. If you actually zoom in, it's getting more and more blurry the more you zoom in over here, as you can see. But it's still pretty sharp, even if you don't like if you're not fully zoomed in. So or if you're zoomed out completely. So let's just try something else. I don't know what could be affecting that, but I have a couple of logos here that are different. Let me just see some. For example, this one that I created, it's a bit larger. It's 500 by 250. Okay. And if we have a look, it is pretty sharp here as well. So I would not know what could be causing the blurriness. Record a short Loom video and we can have a look. Maybe it is just the file, maybe it is how it is uploaded, maybe it's the file type. I wouldn't be able to point it out, but all the images that I have uploaded that are like sharp, for example, these books over here are quite sharp on my end. It's 840 by 1009 pixels. It's a half a megabyte large image, and it's just showing up pretty clearly. And I cannot zoom here. Showing up pretty clearly on my end, so I wouldn't be able to pinpoint the issue on there. I would need to see something more so that I can assist. You may have answered this already, but how do I connect my contact us form to receive the customer's message? If you would like to connect the contact us form, there are two ways to do it really. One is through Zapier. Basically, both of them would be third-party integrations. At this moment, GrooveMail doesn't yet handle that. We will have that functionality as well. Let me see. So forms. On here, we have forms for contact. For example, need a PC repair. This is a contact form that people can fill out. And if you would like, I'm recording those videos as well. But one of them, one of the options is Zapier, that you basically name all of these fields, and the information that the customer fills out is sent over to your Zapier account. Or there is also SendGrid. SendGrid is another option. It's an email delivery service which you can sign up, and they have a pretty generous free account as well. So you can see that they have 100 emails per day forever. If you use this one, it just forwards what the person typed into the contact form. It just forwards it to your email address. So you can connect a free SendGrid integration as well. The way you do that is go into the upper right hand side corner hamburger menu, My Integration, and you add a integration called Web Form. Web Form is, as you can see here, SendGrid API key. You connect your email and you connect your SendGrid API key, and basically SendGrid will be handling that, the sending of that information. Or as I said, the other option is Zapier. Just creating a Zapier connection. If you would like to see how that functions or how that works, you can have a look at Zapier, or Zapier, some people call it Zapier Groove. Just type in these two keywords, Zapier Groove, and then there is an option over here. There are also shorter videos. My one is 1 hour and 5 minutes. I went through a full-on flow. You can also have a look at the timestamps below. How it works. I also answered some of the questions in between and things like that. If you would like to see more the shorter versions of these, you can have a look at this videos. But there is also SendGrid. If you type in SendGrid Groove, you can have a look at this one or this one. How to connect a contact form in GroovePages, Zapier or SendGrid. There you go, 28-minute video that explains that exact process. So can we get email web forms added to that integrations list? Web forms are already in here. So these are the web forms on here, and they just work with the same SendGrid API at this moment. We will have GrooveMail handle those options as well, so that when somebody fills out the contact form, you'll be able to send it on to your email address or to your client's email address through GrooveMail. I don't have an ETA on that though. That's basically it. Cool. Any other questions I can assist you guys with? Yeah, a lot of things are moving in the company. A lot of things are happening. We have a lot of development going on. A lot of changes. We are working also on the. You probably heard about that feature. We're working on the funnel mapping thingy, which is going to be GrooveFunnels. So we're working on a GrooveFunnels app. At this moment, we call the collection of all the apps is called GrooveFunnels. But at this moment, we are working on a specific app that will be called GrooveFunnels. That will be the funnel mapping system, which will look similarly like Giru or Giru or marketplan.io or Funnelytics. Some of you may be already familiar with those. We use that in the Imperfect Action Challenge. We are going to have an inbuilt solution for Groove users. We are in the planning process, and we need to connect all kinds of different apps with it. So it's going to be super awesome. Yeah, there is a lot of things happening, and I can just not wait for that feature to be out, because it's going to allow you to have a look at your business, have a look at your marketing system, and then just connect everything together from a 10,000-foot overview, which is awesome. We need open web forms. You can freely request that on the feature request. A web form is specific to SendGrid. You can give it a try, maybe to connect it with a different API code if you want. But yeah, as I said, GrooveMail will be handling those options. For now, there is two solutions for you to use SendGrid, Zapier, and we will add a third one. If you would like more, then just freely go on and request that feature. yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is basically it. I'm not getting any extra comments, so I believe we can wrap it up here. We're going to have another Q&A session on Thursday, the same time, same place. Thursday, which is, let me just tell you the exact date, which is the 25th. Thursday, 25th of February at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reach out to you to the YouTube channel or to the Facebook group. You'll be able to see our own Q&A number 7 there. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today, for asking your questions. Hopefully I managed to get them answered. If not, then just join us on the next one or freely ask in the Facebook community. Thank you one more time and see you in the group.